Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? In this economy? Welcome back to the third episode of the I Love You, Colonel Sanders trilogy, everyone. If you haven't seen the first two videos, check them out because they're funny, but really nothing has happened yet other than there's a talking dog and a talking oven and your best friend maybe a sex offender, and there are two hot people that we haven't seen in a while, and there's also Colonel Sanders and he made a bucket of chicken. That's it. You're caught up. That's really all we've had so far. So hopefully things get a little more interesting here. Like it's a dating simulator, so I thought you would have the opportunity to like flirt with the people. So far, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. Yeah, so we're at the part of the game that's an ad for KFC. I mean, the whole game is an ad for KFC, but this specifically is the part where it's like, the delicious chicken feels so good to your hungry stomach, you can't stop eating it. It makes you want to go to your local KFC and buy an entire bucket of chicken. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. That's just like the real chicken at the store where they say they use 11 herbs and spices at the store where they make the chicken, where they sell the chicken at the store in the bucket of chicken. Hot take. I think the mac and cheese at KFC is better than the chicken. I'm a real fan of their mac and cheese. I don't know what they put in it. I don't know if they put 11 herbs and spices in it, but that shit hits. That shit hits. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. All right, 11 herbs and spices. Which one? I guess. I'll guess. Just make sure, as long as there are 11 of them, I think that's the important part. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. All right, we're all in consensus here. We just need 11. It doesn't matter which. Sure, it won't make a difference. But that's all I'll say about that. Yes, return of Van Van! He wasn't in the entire last video. I've been waiting for so long for Van Van to come back. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. He's so fucking cool. God, I want to be him. I wish I could grow my hair out in a star shape. I'll talk to my barber, see if he can hook me up. Be like, yo, you ever see Van Van the Man? Because that's what I want my hair to look like. Oh my God, this guy, look at him. He's got two fingers, like he knows exactly what to do with them. Beckon you to come closer. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. Yeah, one of the 11 herbs and spices is poison. That's it. You know what? It's no faucet pits, but he tried his best with that one. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. What is that face? Holy shit! They made him ugly. I didn't think it was possible, but what? Sick burn. 2 fingers. Yeah. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up. But she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. I wrote, today at school there was a girl who smelled like shit. She sweat everywhere and it was really, really gross. Van Van called her faucet pits and it was the funniest thing I'd ever fucking heard. I laughed so hard I cried and it ruined my makeup. God damn, I hate this bitch. She ruined my makeup. Not talking about you though. Not talking about you. It's someone unrelated who smells like shit. Dear Diary, today. I thought I read today I smelled. I'm like, no fucking way. I just nailed it. No, she's talking about the chicken, not about me smelling like poop because I forgot deodorant. Dear Diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at the moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh, it's gonna be like a rival lover situation. It's like a love triangle. well, me and Ashley are gonna go after Colonel Sanders, and it's gonna be like a type of thing where she's like the hot bitch that like gets all the guys, and I'm just the fucking nerd that's like crushing on the same dude. Oh, classic. Like, I can't think of any of the names of those movies off the top of my head, but like I'm sure there are thousands. One like Mean Girls, wasn't Mean Girls like that? Fucking all those like high school, all the girls like the teenage high school girl movies, they all like worship. Anything with like girl in the title, like any of the movies that have the word girl in the title, that's probably the plot. But anyway. I don't like that. They made her look like a child. Why does she look like a child? Ew. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Isn't that what the girls, they snap? Do they still do that? Probably not. They probably haven't done that in like 15 years. But that's they did like that. Anyway. Oh, please. Well, Van the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Yeah, you fucking fat, non-deodorant wearing loser. You would take extra fried chicken faucet pits. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Just to see what poison tastes like. I've always wondered. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He also loses his pupil, and his Starhawk decides to stick straight up in the air. Whoa. Why does it look like that? It's like still, like physically, I don't see how that's possible. If it was like this way, that all of a sudden it like how does he do that? How does his hair do that? Anyway, he starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Dude just fucking had one bite of fried chicken and ejaculated all over his pants. It's a good thing he's wearing white. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. Yeah, but a bucket? A bucket? Now you're telling... Hold on here. Bucket? I've never heard anything. So you're saying it's like a bowl, but taller. And you put things in it, and it holds that thing. So it's like a big bowl. And you're calling it a bucket. Okay, yeah. I just wanted to make sure I had that right. I've never heard of such a contraption before. But know what I have heard? Talking dogs and sentient ovens. I've heard of that, but bucket? You're blowing my mind with this shit, Colonel. It's amazing! Oh boy. I've unlocked the power of the cosmos by eating delicious food. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. Well, I don't want to die, so I guess I'll savor the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. This is how people, like, women over 50 talk about their wine. They're like, yes, the flavors. I'm detecting notes of pure and heavenly, whatever, grape. I don't drink wine. I drink beer and I'm like, yep, this will get me drunk. And that's how I go about my business. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, I'm pretty sure you said that already. You feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? Yes, they're the same. A man and a flavor. Same thing. What's the difference, really? What are men good for if not their flavor? Don't take that one out of context. Nope. It's already... Nope, I already said it. Can't take it back. Nope. Nothing to do but move on. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You want to taste what else he has to offer, if you catch my drift. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders looks you up and down as you approach. You still smell like shit because you're sweaty and have no deodorant. It's possible to read his mood, but he does throw up, which makes it significantly easier. You press on anyway. Colonel, I wondered if you could talk for a second. Nope, sorry. Too busy making fried chicken. My only love is the bucket of chicken, which is why I've cut a hole into the back of it. The grease really... No, I won't bore you with the details. Colonel Sanders sits silently. You suppose he didn't say no, so you press forward. Yeah, that's typically my approach too. Is I ask someone, and if they don't explicitly say no, that means yes, so I just keep going with it anyway. Y'all hear sirens? What exactly was on that chicken? Fried. How bold to come out and ask. This chicken was on it. This one right here. That's where I source all my chicken. I cut little bits of him off, piece by piece, and then they regenerate, and I cut them off again. He's the source of all my chicken. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Alright, yeah, but you didn't answer my question. Yeah, you said there was flavor on it. I could taste that there was flavor. What was causing that flavor? Like a politician over here. You're about to fucking like, I ask you what's on the chicken. You're like, well, I was raised in Kentucky, and I was born in a family with 3 brothers, and it's like, no. I asked you what was on the chicken. I don't need your entire life story for you to tell me what was on the chicken. I don't. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. For example, my best friend is into kids. I never tell anyone that because she'll go straight to jail, but it's true. So now you can share your secret. What's the rush? Semester's only getting started. Well, I think the rush is that it's 3 days, and also that face looks like you just got a whiff of my faucet pits. Fucking... You wanna know what's on my chicken? Ugh. Ugh. Can't believe you would ask me that. That's disgusting. Who asks someone something? Ugh. The semester's only just getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily. They never do. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? What do they say about secrets? Are you referring to secrets are no fun unless you share with everyone? Is that what you're referring to? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. No, my name's Candle Sauce, actually. And that's Miriam. I don't know where you're getting moxie from. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone. Then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use beep. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. So the fact that it's censored means that it is a curse word. And the only one that would make sense that I can think of... Oh! It's cock, obviously, because cock is chicken. So the secret ingredient is like cock, but it's like chicken. So he's like trying to like be all sneaky with it. I see you, Colonel. I get you. Cock? Wow, you'd never have guessed that. I would have. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Maybe in your pants? I don't know. Fucking incel over here. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, clearly wanting to be alone. You follow him anyway, like a creep. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. You know, sometimes I feel like you're a stalker, and you should really give me some personal space and leave me the fuck alone. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. Well, I'm gonna be taking some chicken and some cock and mixing them together and giving it to the world to savor the flavor of beautiful cock. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Name to show your own strength. I don't think you can say that. Wow him with a big idea. Add initial ingredient to really spice things up. Don't mess with his thing. Be modest but thoughtful. Yeah, that seems like the most tame option. Whoa, he liked that. He liked it. You little hearts. You got little hearts. Well, I just wanted to tell you I really enjoyed your food. Your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. Really makes me think about some interplay between the two of us, if you catch my drift. I most certainly do not. I appreciate the compliment, Candle Sauce. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You mean the first lesson? He didn't teach shit. He gave a pop quiz about how good of a dog he was. You step into the massive cooking arena. Oh, are we at like Chopped or what is it, Beat Bobby Flay or Guy Fieri, whatever the fucking cooking channel shows are? That's exactly what this looks like. Where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff.
I wish the Colonel would show me his stuff. If you get what I mean. Ugh, I've said that phrase so many fucking times.
Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. I didn't shave today. No. What if I totally blew it?
Well, I'm sure they would enjoy it if you blew their stuff. You're not gonna blow anything. Yeah, typical woman, am I right, fellas? Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. That's what I call my penis, my signature, adorable, tiny food creation. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. I wonder if I'm gonna partner with the Colonel. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Fucking horny ass, Jesus Christ. At least she'll get to hang out with Pop, she likes him. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Very smooth, Candle Sauce, very smooth. Oh, probably smoother than anything I could come up with, so. My signature smooth pickup line is I carry a bunch of limes and then I go up to the person and I like accidentally drop the limes and then like I bend down and start picking them up, so obviously they bend down to help me pick up my limes, and then once we're all done gathering the limes I say, oh sorry, I'm really bad at pickup limes, and then they immediately have sex with me. It works every time, like a charm really. Want to be my partner? Sure, Candle Sauce, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Ah, there's the oven! I've been waiting for this dude to show back up. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzzz. I am designed only to cook and kill. And, bzz, burp. That's one weird oven. Why would an oven have whatever these little dots are making a little mouth? Like, I get the gauge is probably like a heat thing, and then there's like a thought bubble that also doesn't make sense. Why is that there? And what's with the spinny thing on top? Is this like a dishwasher instead? This might be a dishwasher. I've been calling it an oven. It might be a dishwasher. But even if it's a dishwasher, a lot of that shit does not make sense.
Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
The person that you called cute earlier? Or the literal piece of metal with a fucking chef jacket on. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I mean, wingman this shit. I mean, even if, like, she's fucking doing heinous crimes, she's still your friend. You gotta wingman that shit. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. I've never heard this guy say an actual word, but he's crying because he doesn't have a partner. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam.
I'm a chef.
Yes, you are, little guy. Very good. It's time for your 2 p.m. nappies. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Well, if I had known he was the throat goat, then maybe I would have not been so harsh on Miriam. People still say throat goat? Do the kids still say that? Is that still a thing? Probably not. If I know what it is, it's probably not a thing anymore. Like gyat and Riz. Remember that? I hope kids aren't still saying that, because that was disgusting. It still is disgusting. Why are you like this, children? Why? It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. That's good for her.
I love your enthusiasm, Pop.
She looks at you like, really? This kid? You're the one that said you liked him. You are the one who said that earlier. We have it on tape, Miriam. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. Pasta. Take pasta, put it in boiling water. Done. Put sauce. That's it. Easy. I can do that. That's basic. We're going to ace this. We're going to ace this, Colonel. No chef is an island. That's true. They're a human. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. Does it? I don't think it does. I think it takes 1. Like, I've seen a lot of Survivor in my day, and I'm pretty sure they're only ever given 1 flint. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Colonel Sanders, a little tongue twister in there. Steak tartare seems easy enough. Isn't that just raw steak? So is there even any like preparation? Is it just cutting a raw steak? Yeah, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. That's disgusting. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh, Colonel Sanders would love mashed potatoes and gravy. It's also very, very simple. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes. Oh, yeah, I suppose that's fine too. And gravy? Well, I mean, you can make the gravy. I'll make the potatoes. I mean, what mashed potatoes, you just take a potato, you mash it, put some salt, put some cream, put some butter, and it's done. It doesn't seem that hard. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Just like us. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes! You throw up out of nervousness, all over the potatoes. Maybe we should make something else instead. Why? Nothing happened to the potatoes, if that's what you're thinking. No, please, let me. Big and perfect produce is a passion of mine. Apparently alliteration is as well. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Don't act like you don't, bitch. We were all there earlier. We all saw you fucking writing in your diary about how you wanted to like suck his dick or whatever. I don't remember what she said, but it was something along those lines. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is. Why am I giving her Colonel Sanders voice? Just, Jesus fucking Christ. That was my Colonel Sanders impression. What do you think? It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. All right, I'll give you that one. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Last time I checked, he didn't have your name written on him. Owned. You better just kill yourself right now. Owned. Did someone call for me? I'm always calling for you, Van Van. Also, is this your theme music? Because this shit rocks. I'm gonna break my chair if I keep doing that. No. Jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Candlesauce's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Sorry, I can't think of anything over how fucking awesome this music is. Like, where did this come from? I feel like I'm on, like, a super secret spy mission to, like, kill every, like, bad person in the entire world. This does not belong in a fucking game about dating a chicken man. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your friends. Her evil eyes instantly vanish as soon as he shows up. Why is Van Van crying? Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van Van, are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Candlesauce was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. And also music to get them in high gear and ready to cook. You hear this shit, Colonel? This is from my personal Spotify playlist. What do you think? I'm more of a country music kind of guy myself. Oh yeah, I should have seen that one coming. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Dude's mustache is falling off from that one. He got so mad his mustache is falling off. Don't be rude, Batman. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. I'm a bitch. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. I have drumsticks on my thighs if you hadn't noticed. You noticed though, right? Because obviously you were looking at my thighs. Like, who wouldn't look at them? It just makes sense. The music does not fit. Like, I love the music, don't get me wrong, but it does not fit the petty bitch vibe that we got going on here. Like, this is some, like, hardcore, doing drugs, killing thugs kind of music. Not like my love rival is being a bitch trying to steal my man. Like, this is not the vibe that the music is giving. Nothing about this makes any sense. Oh, you just now noticed? But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. I mean, based on everyone's reactions to eating the chicken earlier, it seems like a lot of people were coming for Colonel, if you know what I mean. Ashley is really going at you hard. Alright, dude, you gotta know what you're saying at this point. This can't be a coincidence. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. I feel like her insults are not good. So let's see what Colonel's got going on here. I'm here to learn and express myself via cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? Yeah, you got her ass, Candle Sauce. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Well, you kind of tackled me, and I didn't really have much of a choice, but, sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Candle Sauce. Thanks, dude. Fucking asshole. Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? I mean, his mustache is literally falling off, so clearly he's got something going on. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in. Yeah, when your man won't stick up for you, get your dog. Dog will always stick up for you. But he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. What does that have to do with anything? I cannot focus. Like, I'm sorry, this music is too intense. I cannot focus on the words. I'm trying so hard just to get through this section so we can get some calmer music up in here. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Yeah, you know, it's like the same thing when you're driving down the highway and then you, like, snap back into reality and an hour has passed. It's the same thing, but with cooking. You guys don't get that? No? Just me? Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. Either that, or it was Ashley once she saw the Colonel that... Never mind, that's too gross even for me. Plenty of butter and cream for flavor. Well, that's what I was just talking about, in a sense. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps so well. The steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy. I can't read. I can't even read. This music is frying. I think I have to, for the moment, just so I can think. Like, I don't know if I've been, like, slurring my words or what. I feel like that music is making my brain mush. Alright. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth, brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. I feel like this is meant to be sexual. I feel like there's no way that somebody who wrote this and was like, I'm going for, like, normal cooking vibes, nothing sexy at all. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing with this. Oh yeah, this too. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Is it still the music? Oh, thank God the music changed. Alright. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it. But he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. And then the fucking music starts playing again. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up when you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, oh yeah, he came back, alright. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Alright, so you're admitting she's hot as fuck. Thank God I'm not the only one. Van, do something. I got gross potatoes on my fucking face. Fucking whatever. Ew. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Van, you're gonna offend my honor just because I know how to make some fucking potatoes? What the fuck do I even hire you for? Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Integrity? You threw it into her fucking face, dude. That's kind of a dick move. Hold on right there, Candle Sauce. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oops, I accidentally threw some mashed potatoes on Colonel Sanders' crotch. I mean, you heard Professor Dog. I have no choice but to eat it. Can I has potatoes face? Dude, what? Is this a Can I has cheeseburger reference from like 2010? Is this a fucking KFC? What are you doing here? What's going on? Oh shit, he's ready to throw down. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe forged by supreme chef ancestors. Dude has his own battle axe. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. I like how we don't even have a name for this fucker. He's just student. Van looks like he's in fucking Street Fighter right now. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Ooh, sucks for you, Van. You know what else could be toxic? Not hitting that subscribe button and liking the video. That's right, this is an outro. The fucking sickest outro on any video on YouTube because of this fucking music. So subscribe and like the video and watch all the other videos. And if you want to see more Colonel Sanders, let me know in the comments. Yes, I'm aware I can't hear the music anymore because my headphones fell off, but we can edit around that. We can cut that out. Editor.